We were first to tell you last night, live in fact, of what was happening in Israel. That Israel, by the way, would go on today to conduct massive airstrikes against Hamas positions in Gaza. Well, as promised, they did. The strikes were in response to missiles fired into Tel Aviv, the first time since 2014, by the way. Here now, RT's Dan Cohen with the story.
Israel and Hamas have reached a ceasefire after a night of terror across the Gaza Strip. The Israeli military launched at least 100 airstrikes on the besieged enclave. Palestinian journalists captured this footage of Israeli missiles hitting Gaza City. This comes after 2 rockets were fired towards Tel Aviv, though they caused no damage or injuries. The Israeli military has assessed they were mistakenly launched during maintenance work, and they were reportedly intercepted by the Iron Dome defense technology. Here we see the damage to buildings in the Gaza Strip. A Hamas spokesperson condemned the airstrikes and Israel's ongoing blockade, which is now in its 12th year.
What happened is a new Israeli aggression against Gaza, added to the series of its crimes, including the main one, the continuation of the siege on the Gaza Strip. Our people will continue their struggle despite this aggression to break the siege. The resistance is ready to defend its people and is committed to calm as long as the occupation is.
On the streets of Tel Aviv, residents were largely unfazed.
I took my dog for a walk. There was a siren. Honestly, I didn't know if it's here in the neighborhood because it was a bit low, and I thought maybe from nearby areas. Anyway, as we went into a building, we heard an explosion as we went out, and that's it. We move on.
Meanwhile, Benny Gantz, a former Army Chief of Staff who is running for Prime Minister against Benjamin Netanyahu, has called for reinstating a policy of assassinating Hamas leaders. However, Israeli polls show Gantz and his Blue and White Party in decline, while Netanyahu, who has made a pact with the extreme right-wing Jewish Power Party, is on the rise. With the April 9th election just a few weeks away, any escalation with Gaza could have a major impact on its outcome. Back to you, Rick.
I'm Rick Sanchez. You found us on YouTube, and that's awesome. But you know what? I'm also live every night at 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern on DirecTV and Dish and cable and satellite, the RT app, and Pluto TV. I'll see you there.